Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom called Brabania, there lived a king named Fernando and his three sons, Don Pedro, Don Diego, and Don Juan. The king had fallen gravely ill, and Don Juan. The king had fallen gravely ill, and the only cure was said to come from the enchanting song of the mythical bird called Ibong Adarna. Don Pedro, the eldest son, set out on a quest to find the elusive bird. He traveled through treacherous forests, crossed raging rivers, and climbed towering mountains. After days of searching, he finally found the bird perched atop a tree. Don Pedro tried to capture it, but the Ibong Adarna emitted a magical song that put him to sleep. Don Diego, the second son, learned of his brother's failure and decided to try his luck. He faced similar challenges but fell into the same trap as Don Pedro. The Ibong Adarna sang its enchanting melody, and Don Diego succumbed to sleep. Finally, it was Don Juan's turn. He was the youngest and least experienced of the brothers, but he possessed a pure heart and unwavering determination. Don Juan embarked on his journey armed with his wit and a golden cage. Along the way, he encountered talking animals, mystical creatures, and magical beings who tested his character. After overcoming various trials, Don Juan reached the tree where the Ibong Adarna perched. Aware of the bird's mesmerizing song, he thought of a clever plan. He placed a piece of cloth over his ears to protect himself from its enchanting melody. With a swift motion, he captured the Ibong Adarna in the golden cage. As the bird realized it was captured, it pleaded for its freedom. Don Juan, showing empathy, listened to the Ibong Adarna's story. The bird revealed that it was a princess under a curse and had been transformed into a bird. It also shared that its enchanting songs held healing powers. Filled with compassion, Don Juan made a promise to the Ibong Adarna. He vowed to free the bird and find a way to break the curse. In return, the Ibong Adarna agreed to return with him to the kingdom and cure their father's illness. Don Juan returned to Brabania with the captured bird, and the whole kingdom rejoiced. The Ibong Adarna sang its melodious healing songs, and King Fernando's health was restored. The curse on the princess was broken, and she transformed back into her human form. In gratitude for his kindness, the princess offered her hand in marriage to Don Juan. The young prince accepted, and they were married with great celebration. Don Juan's brothers, Don Pedro and Don Diego, also learned valuable lessons about compassion and empathy. The kingdom of Brabania lived in peace and prosperity under the reign of King Fernando and his son, Prince Don Juan, and their new princess. The Ibong Adarna's enchanting songs continued to bring healing and joy to the people, and the tale of Don Juan's bravery and compassion became a cherished story, passed down through generations, reminding all who heard it of the power of kindness and perseverance.